Okay, welcome to our channel. This is Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. And we post usually 2 videos a week, yoga, qigong, and pranayama. And this video is this video is yoga qigong. So you joined that class today. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up. And drop us a line in the comments. We'd love to hear from you, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for joining me. So we're going to get started, and we're going to begin by just bringing our energy inwards and bringing our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. We'll just feel the cool air coming in and the warm air flowing out. Be with that breath for a few moments. Feel the breath moving through you. You may notice the breath in other parts of the body as we sit here. You may notice it also in the chest, the abdomen. So just taking a few moments to really feel the breath moving through us. Being with the breath. And now we're going to take a moment here to set our intention for this practice. We usually don't pay attention to our things like the breath. That's usually happening unconsciously. And subtle aspects of movement, we are usually just moving and not paying attention so much to how we're moving. But for this session here today, we're going to bring our intention to this session on giving ourselves permission to really focus on these things that we usually take for granted, like the breath and subtle aspects of movement. And I'll also guide you in coordinating the movement with the breath. So we're going to pay a lot of attention to those things that are usually going on unconsciously while we're busy doing something else. And it's normal when you try to do something like this happens for all of us all the time, that your mind is going to kind of rebel and want to think about something else, speed up, make lists of stuff, could be anything. And just notice that's totally normal. You don't need to be harsh with yourself about that. Just bring yourself right back to what we're doing here. It's a constant bringing the mind back in for all of us. So this is a perfect time right now if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this practice. And it might just be like a word today that feels inspiring to you, or maybe a verse from a song or a line of poetry. It could be anything that's helpful. And if nothing in particular is coming to mind today, just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'm going to take a moment to really express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. We're going to interlock the fingers. And we're going to inhale and exhale. So we're going to inhale coming out, exhale coming back. Ready? Now we're going to clap at an angle, continue to practice. And now straight overhead. And relax, hands at the side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the forearms, the wrists. Something here. Oh, got to open them. There you go. Now for the next practice, we're gonna go for our ankle stretch breathing. So we're gonna take a breath in and come up on our toes and exhale coming down. So this is a very gentle quality here. And I'll take a moment to remind us, unless we're doing something specific with the hands, our default position should be palms stretched open, just like this. So when we stretch the palms, the fingers naturally expand themselves. We want to stand with distance between our arms and our body. Relax shoulders, relax elbows, face relaxed, tongue at the roof of the mouth. And from this position, we want to inhale and come up, our toes if you can, exhale and come down. And we want to move through, we want to perform this movement as if we were moving through water. We're treating the air as if it were water. We're moving through the air as if it were water, and that changes the quality of the movement. It's a different experience. Okay, let's begin. Relax, hands inside of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the shoulders, the ankles, the calves. Okay, now we're going to go for the chest opening breathing. So we're in our default position. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. Take a breath in and really open up the chest. Exhale back together. Ready? Now separate your feet about shoulder width. We're going to pause here at our default position. Find ourselves to have the open palms under the roof of the mouth. We're going to continue the chest opening breathing from a different posture, which is here. But here we want to have a generous quality to our posture, like we're holding something very precious. And we're going to feel, instead of the energy between the palms, we're going to feel energy between the hands. Let's continue. Come back to the center, back to the default position. Now we're going to go for some loosening. So we're going to go from side to side. Just allow everything. When you're performing this movement, just feel like everything is just about to fall off. You're just letting everything go. And now we'll go to the upper body loosening. Back and forth. This one direction. Very good. All right. So now I'd like to just introduce a few exercises that I've been working on with our teacher, Dr. Shakur. And if you look in, for those of you on YouTube, you can find the link to his sites on the notes under this video. But we're working on a spring rain bagua sequence, and I'm going to just introduce a little bit of those movements here today, just for fun. So we're going to begin by bring the hand, so we're going to bring the right hand in front of us and the left hand on the chest. And what I'd like you to do is experiment with the right hand in front, moving just stepping over yourself and going right to left. like that. So I'll put my feet on so you can see what I'm doing. So as I have my hands, the right hand is forward, the left hand is against the chest, and I'm stepping to the left. And try to keep my hips face forward. If that's hard, if it's hard to go like this, if it's causing you any pain, you can just move to the left. Like that. Stepping. Once you're here, reverse. To the right. Reverse and move to the left. Reverse and move to the right. Reverse and move to the left. Reverse and move to the right. Okay. Now let's do one more time to the left. Okay, and now we're gonna reverse, and instead of having our hands like this, we're gonna have them like palms up. So the right palm is against the chest, the left palm is outwards, and we're moving to the right. Switch and move to the left. Keep the hips pointed forward. Palms are up. Knees are bent. It's comfortable. You can experiment with how far low to go. Okay, now we're on this side. We're gonna bring the hands up overhead. Cross the arms together. And go to the right. Open. Cross the arms together and go to the left. Open. Go to the right. Sorry, go to the right. If you're going to the left, the right hand is on top. If you're going to the right, the left hand is on top. More of these. Okay, and now open up. Right and left. Again, reminder, tongue is at the roof of the mouth and we have our nice open palms. You should be able to really feel the nice open palms in this posture. Palms are stretched, fingers are open. Okay, and now bring your hands into like a lotus posture, again, with the nice open palm still under your chin. Okay, and the next one is right hand up, left hand down, and we're going to the right. Make sure your palms are open, stretched open, tongue is at the roof of the mouth, elbows are relaxed, face is relaxed. Waist is pointed forward, pointed straight in front of you. Now bring, again, keeping our palms nice and open, tongue at the roof of the mouth. We're going to make a little kind of a V shape in front of us, kind of in front of the waist. And we're going to go from side to side with our hands in this V shape. So everything should be open here, open. Okay, now stop the practice and we'll just stand for a moment. Default position. A little bit of introduction to some very good fundamental bagua. You can also do that around a tree. Go right clockwise and counterclockwise around a tree. Circular pattern. And it has health benefits. It's also a martial practice. So we're working with opponents. But it has health benefits as well. Okay, let's come on down to the floor. And we're going to begin to rotate. Feel all the sides of the pelvis. Direction. And reverse directions. back to the center. And let's just do a few camel rides. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All this is relaxed. Movements from here. Faces from the floor. Back to the center. Now we're going to loosen up the lower joints. We're going to bring the left leg out. And right hip. The outside of the right foot, you're on top of the left thigh. The bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh or straight out. If you're straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're going to really bring our awareness into this right hip and visualize this right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Ready? Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Okay, now we're going to come under the right thigh. We're going to draw an implant between our toes and draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. Draw from the ankle in one direction. Now we're going to let the right leg be straight out. Loosen up the left hip. Put the outside of the left foot either on top of the right thigh, at the bottom of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh, or straight out. For straight out, we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. For here, we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. For here, we're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let's bring our awareness into this right hip and really visualize this right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're going to come under the right leg. Put a drawing in between our toes, draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. Draw a circle from the ankle in one direction. Shake it out. And sit back and relax and really feel those sensations in the lower part of the body that follow the practice. Now we're going to do some neck and shoulder things. So we're going to begin by some shoulder shrugs. Relax all this. And really, again, you can open up your palms. You can have them here or here. Make sure all this is open. The movement that we're going to be doing, the shoulder shrugging, is from this point. Everything else is relaxed. We're going to go just inhale, exhale through the nose like that. Rapid. Ready? Sorry, I'm just fixing my screen. Now we're going to inhale slowly up, exhale slowly down, inhale slowly up, exhale slowly down, inhale up, exhale down. Okay, now we're going to inhale, lean back, open up the throat, exhale, chin to chest, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale back to the center, exhale left, inhale back to the center, exhale right, inhale back to the center, exhale left, inhale back to the center, exhale right, inhale back to the center, exhale left ear to left shoulder, feel the stretch all down the right side of the body. Inhale back to the center, exhale right ear to right shoulder, feel the stretch down the left side of the body. Back to the center, exhale left ear to left shoulder. Back to the center, exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to the center, and now let's go all the way around, exhaling to the floor and inhaling from the ceiling. Reverse directions. And come back to the center and just sit for a moment. Feel the sensations in the neck and shoulders. Okay, and now we're gonna come on down to the floor and just do a few of our spinal twists. Arms out perpendicular to the body. Inhale and exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale and twist. Back to the center. Exhale and twist. Back to the center. And continue at your own pace. relax, up, release and floor, legs down. Move on now to our deep relaxation. So you can remain here for this practice. Lying down, or you can sit up. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you're lying down, you might want to put something under your knees if that feels more helpful. And sitting up, I'd strongly suggest you keep your spine straight and support your back against the wall or a chair. So there'll be a contact of your back against something. Keep your spine straight. So everybody take a moment here to kind of get comfortable in your deep relaxation posture. We're going to begin now by bringing our awareness to the whole surface of your back. Just notice how the surface of your back feels against the floor or the chair. Notice the contact of your back against the floor or the chair. Now bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice your breath in the abdomen. Notice that as you inhale, the abdomen is rising. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. Just be with that breath for a few moments. Rises on the inhalation, falls on the exhalation. Now again, scan the whole surface of your back. The back against the floor of the chair as the breath rises and falls. And now we're going to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. And relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound, maintaining awareness on this lower portion of the body. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. One more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness into the middle of the body. Relax the abdomen. Relax the low back. Relax the mid back. Relax the upper back. Relax the shoulders. Relax the rib cage. Relax the upper arms. Relax the elbows. Relax the forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the hands. Relax the fingers. Relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the base, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyelids, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. One more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the oo. And we're going to tone them one leading into the next. We're going to go ah in the lower part of the body, o in the middle part of the body, to the throat and head area. So we're going to tone ah, one going into the next. Ah, leading to the O. So let's take a breath in and we'll go ahead and tone. Breath in. Breath in. Now we're going to continue the toning of our Om, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. We want to really envision ourselves becoming a part of that silence. And I just want to add that it's possible that your breath, when you're envisioning the silence, merging with the silence, it's possible that your breath may naturally suspend itself, may pause, and that's okay. You can allow the breath to pause as long as it's comfortable. But just don't, please do not force your breath hold. Don't force anything with the breath. Just allow the breath to be happening, not happening. However it is during the pause is just fine. The important thing is that we focus our awareness on that pause and that empty space. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Now take a breath in for one final Aum, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready? Breath in. Now gradually move back into the body, begin to move the fingers and toes. And come up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed if you can, or if you're sitting up. If you're already sitting up, you can just kind of sit forward and try to keep your eyes closed as you're doing that. And now rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes. And now pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes into your palms. And thank you so much for joining me.